Well, hello Scorpio. Welcome to my new channel. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your new moon reading for June 10th, 2021. So this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. It's a big crowd of Scorpios to listen to the same message, right? So this is also a new moon. So your new moon reading, which is June 10th of 2021, and it's also a solar eclipse that same day. It's also Mercury retrograde that we're in right now, and apparently also something called square Neptune. So I'm not an astrologer or astronomer or anything like that, but I did look it up a little bit to see what we can expect from the energies from this combination of things. And so we are going to be prone a little bit to some mental confusion, so like a lack of focus and things like that. We're also going to be a little bit more vulnerable to deceit. So it's going to be really important to do your due diligence with everything that you're doing. So communications, as always with Mercury retrograde, are likely to be interrupted, things like that. And this is not just the technology. It's all communication. So spoken, written, every other way that you can communicate. So be very cautious in your own dealings. Make sure that you're, checking out all the details before you agree to something, and make sure that you yourself are being completely, absolutely honest. And so then that'll help keep the energy high, keep the vibration high, and make it so that your dealings with people will be above board and will be smoother. If you end up being dishonest in some way, it always comes back to bite you. So don't even bother. Just do your best. In general, though, an eclipse and a new moon are really good time for a fresh start, for starting something new. It's a really great time to go within yourself and question your old belief systems, your old patterns, your behaviors, things like that. Because it's a great time to clear that out and start with something brand new. And so that'll be, it's in your best interest then to stay open-minded, to be very patient, and to be kind of flexible, so that everything has the best chance of turning out well. Okay, so let's get into your angel reading here. So let's just see. Okay, so looks like relationships are a little bit of a theme here. So with both Opal, can you see? There we go. And Chantel, this is talking about relationships. And so let's start with your kids. For those of you who have children, you've maybe been a little bit worried about them, or you're just thinking in general terms about the world and how that's turning out for your kids. Maybe you even have grandkids. It's maybe also other people's children. They are happy. The kids are fine. The kids were born to this time, and so they are equipped in a different way to handle this than what we are or would or have been in the past. So there's just no need to worry about them. Obviously we do our best to look after them and help them grow and help them evolve and things like that, but they are quite equipped to handle all this. So they're good. There's just no need for you to worry. Look after yourself and how you deal with those kids, and that will help immensely. So keeping the lines of communication open, and making it so that it's much more likely for those kids as they get older to continue coming to you, continue talking to you. And so being open to what they're saying, believing them when they talk, taking the time to get on their level, however tall they are. Spend time on the floor with the littles, and be outside in nature learning things together with the slightly older ones. It all works to evolve into a continuing blessed relationship. For some of you who have children in heaven who have transitioned, they're checking in every now and then. I'm seeing really that they're busy and they're happy, but they do have a look every now and then just to say hi, and they grin, and then away they go again. And that is beautiful and perfect, exactly how it's supposed to be. So that's lovely. And so other relationships. So this one is talking specifically about romance, but I'm being shown that for some of you that is the case, but for some of you it's not. It's relationships in general, that you're meeting new people. And, new moon and eclipse, that's all perfect timing for meeting new people. So deliberately set your vibration at a spot, a level of the same kind of people that you want to attract to you, right? So building your tribe. And it's not really so much setting your own vibration, but it's being conscious of, in general, a positive outlook on life. And so that's the kind of people then that are drawn to you and that you are drawn to as well. It's people with a like vibration. And so it feels very good, when the angels, they give me the feeling of this, and it feels really good. It feels really warm. It's comforting. Everybody's on, kind of an even keel, so nobody needs to feel like they have to catch up or anything like that. It's a really nice feeling. I'm seeing for most of you, it's a fairly small group, a quite intimate group, but you can really speak how you feel. And that's so valuable. Oh my gosh. And so there are other people who are kind of on the fringes, around the edges, who are close, but not quite as close, not quite on the same wavelength as you with this core little group. It's a good time. So for those of you who this does actually mean a romantic partner, oh, that feels delicious. Ooh, okay. So, oh dear, that maybe came out wrong. Anyway, so it's a connection, kind of in the same way as the friend group I was just talking about, but with more of a sizzle to it, And it's exciting and it's new, and I see you laughing and really enjoying yourself, and getting to know each other, spending time, and understanding each other on a soul level. That's magic. Yeah, so there's definitely somebody coming closer all the time. And so, like your angels were just saying, to be aware of what your vibration level is at, so that that person can continue to come to you. That's fabulous. So, where should we go next? So, are you looking for funding for something, money for something? It's coming. It's coming. It's almost to you. It's so close. Now we're back to the try to keep your vibration up so that it can finish getting to you. It's so close. So, okay, so for some of you, this is a home. For some of you, it's business related. For others, I'm seeing it's nothing specific. It's kind of a general feeling of increased abundance. So that's really reassuring. And so the money is almost to you. And so they don't want to say anything specific about how to draw it to you, other than keeping your vibration at the same level, at a higher level. And so that you do not need to specifically think about what you're drawing to you. You just need to be upbeat. to keep your vibration higher. It can be general like that, right? And that's the surest way for that to come to you. That's really awesome. So they're showing me that some of you have been really struggling with that idea lately, with the law of attraction, and getting a little too focused on it. It's almost obsessive, um, and that's because you want it so bad, and that creates the resistance, which pushes it away, makes it take longer to get to you, right? And so, oh, so there's a robin out the window catching my attention. So these new beginnings. Anyway, that's a tangent. So the energy of wanting something so bad, in fact, keeps it away from you. So if you can take a step back and kind of zoom out, you are looking for the abundance in order to fund this, whichever it is specifically for you. And if you can just step back and say, I'm just going to feel good today. And then, be mindful of that everywhere you go. Just feel good, smile at people, have lighthearted, chatty little conversations. I know for Scorpio, that's not quite as easy to do. Sometimes the small talk is difficult. But in general, just keeping everything lighter. And then that abundance comes to you easier. So no need to be specific, no need to zoom in, no need to obsess over anything. Yeah, that's good. And so in the same type of energy, now with that you can clear any debts that you might have. So this is money. This is also kind of karma in a way. It's mostly money. They're telling me. So so hang on. I'll just see. Just by acknowledging how this feels, the financial situation, makes it feel freer and lighter, So if you kind of really go, okay, this is what I need to clear that debt, and then that'll be off my plate. Wow, what a great feeling. Like, imagine it. How's it going to feel once that is cleared? Once that payment is never to be yours anymore. It's finished with. It's done. And you don't owe that money anymore. How does that feel? That's fabulous. Like, oh my gosh. And so now you know that that money is on its way. And so it'll be much easier to actually feel the relief, to picture yourself paying off that debt, advancing the money, receiving the money first, and then advancing it to that. So then that debt is gone. That feels really amazing. Some of this feels a little bit like a karmic debt. And this is only for a few of you, I think. So there may be a situation which comes along where you're aware, you remember that in the past you behaved in a different way in this similar type of situation. And you didn't like how you behaved. So here's your chance to change it up. Here's your chance to do it the way you wish you'd have done it before. So being really mindful of what's going on, keeping your focus, and so that when that comes, you will recognize it and being assured that it will not, escape your attention. So when you notice that situation is occurring, now you can go very deliberately in your mind. You can go, okay, I did this before and I didn't like how I did that. I wish I hadn't. So here's your opportunity. How did you want to do that last time? What did you think later would have been better? And do that. And that clears that old debt. There's also an energy here of somebody in the past who you did, something not nice sometime in the past. Reach out and apologize or explain, or, however that works for you. Make sure it's heartfelt, of course. Um, and that clears that kind of debt out. Chances are you're going to find that that person barely remembers the situation, but sometimes it'll be something that really, really did affect them. And by you acknowledging that you did something that you regretted, um, then that really helps them to clear it as well and to move on, to heal. So that's awesome. All kinds of debt clearing opportunities. So one of the best ways to manifest what you're looking for is to be grateful. Keep a list. I've been advised in the past to keep a little book of paper, a little notebook at various places. Keep one in the car, keep one in the bedroom, keep one in the living room, those kinds of things. And often, all day long, when you think of something to be grateful for, jot it down. And that changes the energy up. The thought of the gratitude is a beautiful thing, and that, helps us manifest more. It helps get our momentum going. When you write it down, it changes it up even more, and it's even a higher vibration. When we speak it out loud, now we've brought a new level to the whole thing. And it doesn't matter if there's anybody else around. Still speak it out loud. Put it right out there into the universe, how grateful you are for that thing. And this can be tiny little things. I am so grateful that the socks I chose today have no holes in them. And in fact, I am grateful for that. I enjoy socks that fit nicely and feel good. So, from that all the way up to, I am so grateful for this successful funding for my project or my daily life. I am, to be grateful for every little step along the way. I'm so grateful that those flowers bloomed. And I didn't know that they were going to do that so quickly. Just being grateful all day long really, really helps live a better life. Yes. And because a better life is exactly what you deserve. You deserve the best. So what is it that you want? Make it the best. Ask for more. If, whatever it is you think that you want, what's even a little bit bigger than that? Ask for that. The stars are within reach. This is Astara, and she shows us how the stars are right in reach. It's Scorpio. We are, so I am a Scorpio too. We are sometimes doubtful of what we deserve. And our angels, our guardian angels, are always trying to reassure us that we are deserving of absolutely everything, the absolute best of everything. And, whatever you choose to do with that after you receive it is totally up to you. But you are deserving of that. You have a good soul, you have a good heart. You're always trying to learn, you're always reevaluating, you're always reinventing yourself to be a little better and a little better and a little better. It's a constant thing for us. But we know, deep down, we know that we are so deserving. Not better than anybody else, but deserving in our own right. Right? So that's a really positive spot. Okay, so let's draw one card from Daily Guidance Cards and see how that feels. Oops, Guardian Angels, please help. Choose one card for Scorpio there it is. It's that one. Go for it. Okay, conditions are favorable. Whatever it is you got in your mind, get busy, get doing it, because it's for you. It's perfect timing. Everything's falling into place. Your guardian angels are watching, and they're helping all the details, all the steps along the way get done. So just start, You don't have to see the end result. You only have to see the first step or the first couple of steps. Get going. It's time. The time is right. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to leave that there. If I can ask all of you to hang around for another minute or so, I'll ask you to join with me in offering healing and love to the whole world. So, just sending that out there. Acceptance and healing and good health and upbeat personalities and happiness to all the people, sending purity for the water and sending cleansing to the soil and the earth itself. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I enjoyed this today, and I'll see you again soon.